My name is Ivan. I am 28 years old and I've been running with Back on My Feet for about 4 months. And I am inspired. In my childhood, I grew up with my mom and my sister. I lived in the Bronx for about 6-7 years, and before that I grew up in Harlem. I was involved in a play, and I was also involved in sports a lot. And I've always received compliments on my voice, so I felt like that was something that I can do something in. And I was always into cartoons, video games, and the radio. And I felt like that could be something I can look into in the future. Yeah. Overall, I had a great childhood, and it led me to see an optimistic side in life. So I think that was good for me. There was a point where my father was around, and then there was a point where he wasn't around, and I think that gap left something in me, and kind of changed my perspective of what I can do in life versus what I can't do. And I think that that led me to I guess be cautious, and not look into art, or maybe I can't really do it now, maybe I can do it later. And it was tough. It was tough, basically. Yeah. My mom, she struggled a lot because she was an American citizen, so she's an immigrant, and my sister had to leave for reasons between my mom and my sister. And for a while it was just me and my mom, and that was my rock bottom moment. That was when I finally left the house. I was around 17, and I moved in with my bro, and from then on it was I wasn't the same. Yeah, I moved out here in Brooklyn, and then I started running with the wrong people, so to speak. And yeah, I believe those were my rock bottom moments. To the Brooklyn shelter. I felt like it wasn't a bad idea to go there, and I decided that was something that could help me get back on my feet and ultimately make something of myself. And I'm here now, and I think it's a good thing. In that dorm, with a group of guys, and it's just, I started to think, like, I definitely want something better, going forward. In the evening, Tim came over, and he was speaking about it, and at first, it didn't seem anything I was interested in until he said run, and automatically something clicked. And after he was done with what he had to say, I went up to him and spoke to him a little bit about it, what the program might be about. And he seemed very, confident that, this is something that was for me. And I definitely got that from Tim. My first run, my God, it was the bridge. It was the Brooklyn Bridge. And Josh was like pacing me, so I wanted to keep up with Josh. And I was supposed to run to like the first pillars, but I went all the way ahead anyways, and when I came back I was just out of it, and then that's when I realized that I need to get fit, I need to get back to where I need to be. That was inspiration enough, just to see the guys there, and the guys that were running too, they were inspirational. They were there every morning, with good vibrations, and and it felt like a family. It felt like I was home. Yeah, the Marriott interview workshop, I was there, and they definitely helped me out a lot. And that day I had the interview with Sephora, and I aced it. I'm looking forward to moving up with the company and growing with the company as well. Yeah, what more can I say? I wish I was running with Back on My Feet more, and since I'm living in the Bronx, there isn't, I don't think, a site out there. And if I can, I would like to, support in building a site, or creating something out there in the Bronx, and maybe I can start running again here. My name is Ivan. I'm a pacesetter because I am inspired.